Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The latest episode of WWE Raw saw William Regal and Adam Pearce announce that CM Punk, Jey Uso, and Cody Rhodes would team up against Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker, and Logan Paul for the upcoming Men's War Games match at Survivor Series. The two teams will still need to add 2 more stars for the showdown in San Diego. However, in an unexpected turn of events, a former United States champion might return at the upcoming event and take out the American Nightmare backstage. This could prevent Rhodes from participating in the Men's War Games match. The former United States champion in question is Jacob Fatu. He was attacked by an assailant on the October 17 edition of SmackDown and has been off television since then. Recently, a report suggested that Rhodes is taking Fatu's place in CM Punk's Survivor Series War Games team due to the 33-year-old's injury. The Samoan werewolf might be unhappy about being replaced in the War Games match. Hence, he could return at Survivor Series in a shocking twist and take out the undisputed WWE champion before the contest. The angle could allow Randy Orton to replace Cody in the showdown. If this happens, it could spark an intriguing feud between Jacob Fatu and Cody Rhodes on the blue brand and set the stage for a blockbuster match for Cody's title. Fatu was initially scheduled to lock horns with Drew McIntyre to determine Rhodes' opponent at Saturday night's main event XLI, but was assaulted backstage before the bout. Hence, he could return and go straight after the American Nightmare's gold. The former United States champion is a huge draw and could deliver a compelling program with the prodigal son. As of now, this angle is speculative, and nothing has been confirmed. It remains to be seen what surprises the creative team has in store for fans at Survivor Series War Games. If the above-mentioned scenario plays out, there is a strong possibility that Jacob Fatu might challenge Cody Rhodes for his undisputed WWE Championship at Saturday night's main event XLI. The event will also see John Cena's last match in pro wrestling. With a plethora of possibilities open, the Samoan werewolf could be booked to dethrone Rhodes and capture the undisputed WWE Championship for the first time in his career. Fatu has gained more support from fans since severing his ties with Solo Sikoa and his group at Money in the Bank. Hence, the company might consider pushing him into the spotlight. If this happens, the 33-year-old could rise through the ranks and possibly earn the main event spot at WrestleMania 42. However, this angle is also speculative, and only time will tell what lies ahead for Fatu on SmackDown. The latest wave of speculation in the WWE universe revolves around a potential return that could dramatically alter the landscape of Survivor Series War Games. According to several reports and backstage whispers, a former WWE United States champion could be on his way back to the company. And if the rumors are to be believed, his target might be none other than the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. The mere idea of this happening has set social media ablaze, with fans debating whether WWE is setting up one of the most shocking twists of the year. Cody Rhodes, who has been positioned as one of WWE's top babyfaces since completing his story at WrestleMania, has been at the forefront of every major conflict on Raw. With War Games approaching, all eyes are on how his team will come together to face what could be one of the most dominant heel factions in recent memory. However, with the possibility of an old enemy or even a returning megastar stepping back into the ring, the balance of power could shift instantly. The identity of the rumored returning United States champion has not been officially confirmed, but multiple names have surfaced among fan discussions. Former champions like Andrade, Bobby Lashley, and even AJ Styles have all been floated as potential candidates. However, one name in particular has gained traction: Kevin Owens. Owens, a multi-time champion and one of WWE's most intense competitors, has been absent from major storylines for a short period. Known for his volatile nature and unpredictable alliances, Owens could be the perfect wildcard addition to shake up War Games. Historically, War Games thrives on chaos, betrayal, and shocking moments. The match is not only about physical endurance but also about loyalty and mind games. If Owens were to return and take Cody Rhodes out, It would immediately reignite their deep history that stretches back to the early days of Rhodes' WWE return. The two men have crossed paths numerous times, both as allies and rivals, and WWE could easily build on that layered past to tell a compelling story heading into Survivor Series. Another possible name that fans have been whispering about is Austin Theory. The young brash star held the United States Championship for much of last year and has since faded somewhat from the spotlight. A sudden resurgence by Theory, targeting one of WWE's biggest stars like Cody Rhodes, could serve as a bold way to re-establish him as a top-tier heel under Triple H's creative direction. Theory has all the ingredients WWE typically looks for in a breakout antagonist: youth, arrogance, and athletic ability. And a shocking attack on Cody Rhodes would certainly draw heat and attention. On the other hand, WWE could use this return as an opportunity to bring back a veteran name who has unfinished business with both Cody Rhodes and WWE management. Someone like Dolph Ziggler or even Rusev Miro would fit that bill perfectly if the stars were to align contractually. A return by either would generate nostalgia while also adding legitimate in-ring experience and depth to a War Games narrative. It's worth noting that Cody Rhodes himself has often been the centerpiece of major betrayals or surprise twists in recent WWE storytelling. From his rivalries with Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns to his emotional battles for the WWE Championship, Cody has consistently been the man around whom WWE builds high-stakes drama. Removing him from War Games or having him taken out by a shocking return would not only give the match a jolt of unpredictability, but also open the door for a personal feud that could carry WWE television into the new year. WWE has also been known to use War Games as a testing ground for long-term storylines that culminate at WrestleMania. If a returning former champion were to take out Cody Rhodes, it could be the first domino in a months-long program leading to a WrestleMania showdown. Fans are already speculating whether such a move could even tie into Roman Reigns' eventual return or the Bloodline's next chapter. Imagine if the returning superstar aligned himself with Solo Sikoa or another heel faction, turning Cody's War Games loss into the spark that reignites his crusade for redemption. From a storytelling perspective, WWE could easily justify this angle. Cody Rhodes has been portrayed as the locker room leader of Raw, the man who carries the banner of respect, tradition, and determination. A returning former United States champion could represent the opposite, a bitter, disillusioned figure who feels overlooked or replaced by Rhodes' meteoric rise. The story practically writes itself. One man chasing legacy, the other seeking vengeance and validation. Triple H's creative direction has leaned heavily toward realism and continuity since taking over WWE's creative reins, meaning fans could see threads from years ago re-emerge. Cody's interactions with several former champions have left emotional scars and open-ended rivalries. Whether it's Kevin Owens, AJ Styles, or even Sheamus, there are plenty of potential roads that lead back to Rhodes. The timing also adds to the intrigue. Survivor Series traditionally focuses on brand warfare, but since War Games became part of the premium live event, the emphasis has shifted toward personal grudges and factional dominance. A surprise return right before the event would heighten anticipation and add emotional weight to a match that already promises brutality. WWE is known for dropping subtle hints leading to big returns. A cryptic backstage segment, an unexpected vignette, or a brief tease on social media could be all it takes to confirm the coming of this former champion. Cody Rhodes himself might even plant seeds in promos, referencing old foes or acknowledging that his leadership is being questioned. Those breadcrumbs could ultimately lead to the big reveal. Another fascinating angle is whether this returning star could be manipulated by someone else. WWE's storytelling often features puppet masters working behind the scenes. Paul Heyman, for example, has a history of orchestrating chaos for his own benefit. If Heyman were to recruit a former champion to weaken Cody before a potential confrontation with Roman Reigns, the move would fit perfectly within the grander Bloodline narrative. Beyond that, the implications for Cody Rhodes' own team would be massive. If he's taken out, it raises the question: who replaces him in War Games? WWE could use that opportunity to introduce a surprise babyface, or even promote a rising NXT star to the main roster spotlight. Someone like Carmelo Hayes, Ilja Dragunov, or even Law Knight could step into the role and benefit from the exposure. War Games thrives on unpredictability, and this year might be no different. The emotional and physical toll of being betrayed or ambushed has always been a defining feature of the match's legacy. If a returning former United States champion makes his presence felt, WWE could craft one of the most talked-about moments of the year. The move would not only shake up Survivor Series, but also set the tone for the road to WrestleMania. Whether it's a shocking heel turn, a returning fan favorite seeking revenge, or a master plan unfolding under Triple H's direction, Cody Rhodes' place in War Games seems anything but secure. As WWE continues to blur the lines between past and present, one thing is certain: if a former United States champion is indeed set to return and take Cody Rhodes out of War Games, the fallout could redefine everything fans thought they knew about the current era of WWE. The speculation alone has ignited excitement, but the true answer will only come when that unmistakable theme song hits, and the returning star steps through the curtain to make a statement that could change the course of Survivor Series and perhaps the entire WWE landscape. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.